The 1980 sedan nobody talks about. This is my Ford LTD. Bought this off of a grandma in the Bay Area. I paid $500 whole for this thing. Not with the wheels, tires, just bone stock. I had a 74 Camaro at the time that I then did an even trade across for a ladder bar Fox body Mustang at 86, I want to say, 86, 87. And that's where I got a tubular K-member. That's where I got the wheels and tires. That's where I got the rear axle, sway bar, coilovers, and all that. I'll get into that in a few seconds. But the sweet thing is these LTDs are a Fox body chassis like any other Fox body. They're just longer. 4 doors, cooler, cigarette yellow, exactly what you need. So let's get started with the interior on this thing, because that's the most cherry part of it. Let's see, got some parts in the floorboard there. Right there is the only issue with the whole interior. It's that little bit of ripping right there and a little bit right there. But it's all there. Super cherry, like I said, grandma owned. Let's see right there, 16,990 on the clock. That's not original, I can guarantee it. It's rolled over once for sure. Keeping with the theme of the 80s on this thing, I've got Blockbuster Video keychain for this. I've got the whole car wired up, so the radio will still work, heating, AC, well, not AC, heat will still work. All these still work. The cigarette lighter will still work. The glove box is out at the moment, so I can still wire some stuff up. I've got a power distribution block back in there. Still have to mount the ECU probably under the seat and do some wiring. A lot of miscellaneous stuff, but yeah. Back seat, probably even better condition. I don't think anyone has sat in that seat. That seat is not wrinkled at all. Still got the for sale ad that they had thrown on the front windshield when they were selling it. They wanted $2,000 for it. Needs engine work. It originally had the 3.8 V6, and that needed head gaskets. I drove it for about a block once I towed it home, and it didn't really last a whole lot longer. So let me pop the hood. So this is the motor that's in here. It's a 6-liter Gen 4 block, Wiseco 9cc dome pistons, LT4 connecting rods. We have Riverdale speed spring kit and a Trunnion upgrade for the rockers. This intake is just a placeholder for now, just so I knew I could fit an LS3 intake on here. This is actually a early LS1 intake, I believe. Excuse me. China Headstuds, ARP Main Studs, Summit pulley, got to get a different water pump, home built turbo kit. These are truck manifolds, flipped, V-banded. These are 2.5-inch tubes going to a T6 flange. I have a VSRacing billet 8896 sitting in my shop for it. This is very Matt Hopple Fairmont 3-esque with the 65 Mustang radiator. I'll make another video at a later date once I've got the downpipe and everything built and everything's a little more further along. But the turbo sits in here and you're able to see it through the grill. Tubular K-member and arms, not sure whose arms, whose K-member. If you look let's see if we can get it down on in there. Lakewood 9010s in the front. Nothing crazy, not a whole lot needed on this car. It's going to be mostly a street car. I'll cage it at some point, I'm sure, and do subframe connectors at a later date, but for now I just want to get it rolling and driving. UPR camber caster plates, both sides. Front tire on at least my LTD, it's a 27.5. It does not fit. I need a 27-inch tire, I believe. This is also a really ballooned out tire. It ends up hitting right inside, right there. Sucks, but it's okay. Sweet thing when I got the Mustang was Brakeman brakes, front and rear. Wilwood Spindles, stock Mustang knuckles. I was really stoked on the Brakeman brakes because they're a badass company and they're local. They're just down the road to me, actually. These ones are actually TBM when they changed up their logo from the Brakeman to just TBM. Newer ones in the rear, wave rotors. Currently on a 29 915 stiff sidewall. These are going to go in the trash. I have a set of 28 10.5s and 27 4.5s for the front. Maybe a 27.4, I'm not sure. Here is the rear end in it. Afco triple adjustables, doubles. Afco double adjustable coilovers. Spherical upper bushings, lower control arms. I built myself. Still got to do brakes and all that. Got an anti-roll bar in the back. 35 spline 8.8. Welded tubes. These flanges are for wheelie bars, which nobody should ever run. I'm keeping them just for the hell of it. Whenever I go to a car show, I think I'll throw them on just for shits and giggles. And yeah, that's kind of pretty much it. I wanted to keep it as 80s correct as I could, so the other day I went out, got a Bush Reagan 84 sticker, and that's pretty much it. So it's my 84 LTD. As I make more progress, I'll upload some more videos on it when I can. It's pretty slow as it comes and goes when I get free time and all that. But yeah, so hopefully next time it'll have turbo in it, downpipe built, intercooler mounted, actual intake manifold and all that. So who knows? Stay tuned. I'm going to try to actually make YouTube videos pretty consistently. So yeah, here's hoping. So thanks for watching. See you guys.